Hello there folks, it's Nerdy John here with a new Let's Play, Tales of Berseria, for the PS4. Now, I played other Tales of games, and I have to say, I've been thoroughly impressed with them, and I really... what I mean to say is I really enjoyed them. I've played Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Exelia 1 and 2, and... you know, I really like those games, and I've played... To do a test playthrough, I did, like, the first 3 hours of this game, and I enjoy it so far. So, yeah, let's begin. You knew. Let's see, there's fire, dead bodies.
They're already demons.
And I know that is a weird spelling, but trust me, it's correct.
You hide here, Velvet. I'm going back to help Celica.
I'm so scared. Arthur, please.
You'll be just fine with these. Celica
Oh, he
enchanted
gave
them
her an
herself.
apple. Isn't that just nice?
They'll give you the courage you need to survive.
They will.
No, they won't.
Sure they will. Now, have I ever lied to you?
You should automatically be
I'll come
suspicious
back
of
for you
someone
once
who
Celica is
does
safe.
that. When they say, would
It's
I
scary.
lie?
But don't give in to fear.
Be automatically
Don't despair,
suspicious of them.
no matter
Just
what.
saying.
I won't. I promise. After all, I'm Laffy's older sister, and your student.
Nothing unusual here, folks. Just screams in the distance. That's all. Pretty fire. Uh-oh, we got a werewolf. Repeat, we have a werewolf.
Arthur, help us!
Ooh, no. Looks like a terrible flashback. And here we go. That's got hurt.
On that day, the world began to change. Men and beasts possessed by evil spirits, hunting and killing anyone they could.
Well, isn't that
But
just
even in the
peachy?
depths of despair, only two things matter to me. The taste of blood-soaked flesh. And revenge upon one man.
Luffy, time to wake up. Okay. Morning. I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore. Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good. Bit of a fever, I'm afraid. At least the new medicine's supposed to come today. Until then, you stay in bed, got it? What? Aw, but I wanted to go to the Cape. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Can I at least read a book?
No reading. Reading is for evil people.
Don't trouble your sister, Laphicet.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Arthur, done chopping firewood?
Every time I say Laphicet,
Yeah.
I want to say
Enough to last till
Lafayette
winter.
and break
But
into a
there's
Hamilton
something
song.
else I
I'm
need
not
to
gonna
take
lie.
care of.
I want to do that right now.
Sorry, but medicine money'll have to wait a bit.
I can earn it myself then. Bring down a few prickle boars, and I'll have plenty to offer in trade.
On your own.
Are they prickly?
Arthur's first maxim. Plans must be solid and reactions flexible.
All right. I shouldn't doubt my students' abilities. Sorry to put you in a spot.
I'm sorry, Velvet. Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right?
Right. I'll see you later.
I whipped up some porridge for you, okay? Be back by evening. Thank you. Be careful, Velvet.
Okay, here are the controls right here. And when you see a character or an item with an exclamation mark on top of it, usually get some extra dialogue or some extra details about certain things. So let's see what Laphicet has to say.
Rest up, all right? Don't forget to take some gels with you. You know, you're careless sometimes. I'll be fine. You just make sure. Don't worry about me. I'll be in bed resting. You better be. Keep warm, and no going outside. Sheesh, you don't trust me at all. It'll get dark if you don't leave soon. If I'm on the hunt for prickle boars, I'd better try the tranquil woods outside of town. This is for Luffy's medicine, so I can't mess this up.
Boy, she sounds like a happy-go-lucky person. I guess we're just gonna have to find out what changed. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with family members dying.
Come to think of it, Arthur hasn't requested his favorite dinner in a while. There's been so much going on, and the village always has him out hunting. Maybe he's just worn out? That does it. I'll cook him up some prickle boar stew, just like Celica taught me. That ought to pick him right up. A healthy portion of nourishing meat cures fevers and weariness alike.
That was a skit. They're extra scenes between characters, which again elaborate on stories, on certain aspects of the story, or they're just for fun. Sorry if I'm not explaining this too well to you. I'm just still trying to get used to commentating live.
Ever since the opening 7 years ago, this world's really gone crazy. Famine, freezing weather, and worst of all, this demon blight that's turning people into monsters.
I can't believe that people can really turn into those things. It's a nightmare.
Does no one know what causes demon blight?
Or how to heal it?
No. What we do know is that when people turn into those monsters, I mean, demons, they gain incredible strength and attack humans on sight.
Whoever named it the opening named it right. It's like someone opened a portal directly to hell.
Come to think of it, Celica died during the opening, didn't she? It might be a good thing she died when she did. She didn't have to suffer through all of this.
It's good that my sister died? How can you say that?
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
You're a real idiot, you know that? Sorry about him, Velvet.
Yeah, dude, you don't mention that it's better off if they're dead around the family member. Just saying.
Hey, Velvet. Is Laphicet feeling better?
No, not yet. He needs a little more rest, I think.
Aw, too bad. Tell him I'm looking forward to hunting beetles with him again when he's better.
Right, got it. Laphicet's illness sure is persistent. Yeah, that fever still keeps coming back, like clockwork. The medicine always helps a little bit, but still.
That sounds terrible. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thanks, but we'll be fine. At least we've got Arthur to take care of anything that needs muscle. And before he came, Celica raised me and Laffy all by herself. So now I have to do my best too.
You sound just like your sister. That optimism must run in the family.
I do? That's
Watch
nice
you
of
quickly
you to say.
die. I'm just saying, it's
I
a
should
bright,
probably
colorful
stock
village.
up on a few things before
I'm
I
just
go into
warning
the
you now,
forest.
spoiler
I don't
alert.
have a lot of money to
Don't get
spare.
too attached.
But like Arthur always says, battles are won and lost with the preparations made before the first strike.
Here we have crazy old
The
lady.
demon blight is a punishment sent to us by the Empyreans for forgetting the old prayers.
Who are the Empyreans?
The 4 Empyreans created the world. The 1 Empyrean shall bring it to peace. Be afraid. When contradiction permeates this world, the time of suppression will be upon us.
Are you okay? Want me to take you home?
No! Don't treat me like a child!
All right then.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. If you're going to the Cape, take
Who did you
care.
think it was?
Don't
The
fall into the
Kool-Aid
Shrine
Man?
of Tranquility, right?
Lady.
I know. I'm not a kid.
Go to your
Of
home.
course,
You're
of
insane.
course. You're 13 now, aren't you?
I'm 16.
Yeah, like I said, crazy old lady needs to go home.
This area looks promising.
And as you can see, you can find some items
There! Prickle board!
here and there. And this is our battle tutorial. Okay, combo attacks can be performed based on the number of souls each character currently possesses. By stunning, defeating, or inflicting status elements upon enemies, you can gain souls, allowing for more combos.
Right, here goes!
Not bad.
I actually rather like the combat in this game.
Yeah, that's how it's done. The cold weather's been terrible on everyone's crops, but at least the city will buy our prickle-boar meat now. Luffy and Arthur have been hoping the village could start raising them, but they can just be so temperamental. I wonder if they could be bred with more docile pigs. What would we call them? Oinkle-boars? Nah, doesn't sound appetizing. What about Piggleboar? Yeah, Piggleboar! That's a cute name. Maybe too cute, though. We wouldn't want to discourage people from eating them.
Question mark. Well, we're not gonna be able to get there. Yet, anyway. I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, let's go attack some more. Arts use up the soul gauge. When the soul gauge drops to 0, you can still attack, but you will be knocked back if you try to defend.
Know your foes and strike where they're weak. Is that all?
As you notice, she has a wrist blade, which I think is actually rather cool. Oh, and we got a chest here. And here we have another save point.
Here goes! Not bad. This should be enough to cover the medicine. I'd better bring these to the store.
You know, they're never really that specific about what kind of medicine Laphicet needs. And before we go back to the village, let's check out this giant hole.
This place isn't safe. That hole's gotten bigger. I've told them 1,000 times they ought to build a fence, but they keep saying it's forbidden land. Even Celica used to scare me with it. She was always, "This is a gateway to the underworld." Well, I'm too old to keep falling for that nonsense. Here goes!
Look at these combos go. And
Is
our
that
combos
all?
will get more complex as we continue to earn skills. Yeah, as we continue on with the game, we're gonna get more skills and get higher combo potential.
Not bad.
Right, here goes!
Is that all?
So yeah, let's head back to the village. But wait, what's this? There are 5 of them this
Wait,
time.
the
We've
boars
only
are
handled
hunted.
2 so far.
Are you there?
How are we going to stop them? Oh wait, they're boars. Let's turn
Maxim
these
30.
guys into
Never
bacon.
waver once your sword is drawn. Control your feelings to control the tide of battle.
Right, here goes! This is for Luffy!
See, easy as pie.
I did it!
Uh-oh.
Cirrus.
It's a zombor. Now it's a
An
dead boar.
exorcist art.
Pride and anxiety. Pity for the enemy. Thrill of victory. Your emotions run too hot. That will be your downfall. Agreed. It's one of her virtues as well.
Huh?
Yes, I know. But even so, she's got to...
Okay, Arthur's insane. Let's back away slowly and go to the village.
Arthur's 4th maxim. Never let your guard down, even when victorious.
Got it.
In any case, this should be enough to buy Laphicet's medicine. I'll drop the prickle boars off at the shop before I head out.
Head out where?
The person I was supposed to meet is late. I don't think I'll be home tonight. I came out here to let you know. You'll have to pick up the medicine yourself.
Right.
One more thing. I saw a group of demons near the village. If
And
you're
you didn't
attacked,
think to
run
do
away.
anything about it, man?
Am I clear?
No way! I can handle a bunch of...
Demons can only be challenged by those with the talent for exorcism. That's the cold logic of the world, and no emotions can change it.
Do you think I could become an exorcist?
Why is it you think that birds fly?
Why? Well, without flying, they couldn't find food.
It takes a particular innate talent to be an exorcist. Unfortunately, very few humans have it within themselves.
That's a sad reality. Anyone can become a demon. The problem
Tomorrow
is,
is
however,
Seneca's Memorial
very
Day.
few people can become exorcists.
I'll be back as soon as I
So
can.
this is why demons have
Hurry back.
become
I'll make you a
rampant
quiche,
throughout the
just
world.
the way she taught me. I wonder if those prickle boars were brothers. Maybe I should have let them go. But then, how would I pay for Laffy's medicine? Hunting took care of that. And it means food for us as well. I had no other choice. It was a rational decision. But the fact that I'm still worrying about it shows that my feelings are getting the better of me.
Anyway, yeah, let's go back to the village.
Nico, here for groceries?
Yep. And you must have been out hunting.
Yeah, it was a good haul.
Look at you, Lady Breadwinner. If you were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Good thing I'm a girl.
Awkward
yeah?
conversation.
You want to do something about your style, then?
Yeah. I kind of broke my comb.
So get a new one.
Sure, I'd like to, but...
Hey, mister! How about a sale on combs for the pretty girl?
Huh? Oh, you two need something?
I'm fine, Nico. I'm just here to pick up medicine for Laffy said.
Oh, Velvet. I already told Arthur, but I'm afraid the medicine hasn't come in yet.
What?
What?
Why not? Is it because of the demons?
Seems like the demon blight's really taking a toll on the city. There's even a group of them lurking around here now.
Again,
When's it coming then?
why
I
doesn't
can't say.
Arthur take care of
And I
it?
don't know how much it will
And
cost.
why aren't the villagers automatically
Oh, no.
moving?
Ugh, what is wrong with Midgand? I mean, don't they have an army or something?
Those guys? The demons already routed them a while back.
But we're safe here, right? After all, your brother-in-law's an exorcist.
You so sure about that? Arthur can't even use his right hand anymore. Poor fellow couldn't even protect his own wife and child.
Dude, don't
Let me know
mention
when the
that.
medicine gets in.
Of course. For now, here, on the house.
Velvet! You didn't forget, did you? You promised to teach me how to make your special quiche.
You mean for that apprentice animal doctor you had your eye on? You were serious?
Beyond serious? Please. This is life or death for me.
But I thought your folks weren't keen on the two of you dating.
Who cares what people think? The important thing is my feelings.
I like the way you talk. If I were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Darn right.
Forced conversation.
Laffy must be starving by now. I better hurry home. Orthy and Russ seem pretty down today.
I know. They've been whimpering like this for an hour now.
Well, they've always been a bit wimpy. The other day, that kitty Rollo chased both of them up a tree by himself.
They're hopeless. Whenever it's thundering out, they both dive into my bed, shivering.
Orthy, Russ, shape up. You're Nico's bodyguards, right? Start acting like it. They're completely hopeless.
Poor dogs.
Maybe. But they're so cute, so I forgive them. Celica taught you how to make your special quiches, right, Velvet?
Yeah, but mine aren't nearly as good as hers.
Don't be modest. They're fantastic. Simple, yet elegant.
That's because there's a secret in the cheese on the dough.
You should try selling them in Taliesin. I'm sure they'd be a hit. We could make them together and take them on the road. We could even wear matching uniforms.
Would it
That
make
sounds
more
like a
money
plan.
than hunting fricklebores?
Definitely, maybe. Even more so if you could lighten up a bit in front of the customers.
Then it might be worth a try.
Always
I do
serve
wanna
with
buy
a smile
Loki
on your
a nice
face.
heavy winter coat. And Arthur's gloves are in tatters, so he needs new ones.
Oh, don't be so boring. I get where you're coming from, but come on. Think big. Dream, Velvet. Dream.
Think big? No thanks. I want a peaceful life with Luffy and Arthur. That's all.
You're impossible.
You're definitely
Then
gonna get
again,
that.
Maybe that's
Sure.
why quiches taste so darn good.
Hi, Celica. I'm back. I can't believe it's been 7 years since we lost you. And the baby you carried. Oh, drat. I forgot to bring your princessias.
Have you guys guessed the mood
I
of this
know how
game
much
yet?
You, Mom, and Dad all loved those flowers. And I know your child would have too.
Hits you like
I'm
a
sorry.
bag of
I'll
bricks.
pick some from the Cape tomorrow.
Welcome home, Velvet.
Luffy, I told you to stay in bed.
I was only up for a little.
Look, your fever hasn't gone down a bit. Go lie down and I'll cook dinner.
I'm sorry.
What's this?
A compass. It uses a magnet to tell you which way you're facing.
Woohoo! You can use the sun and stars for that.
And what'll you do if it's cloudy, huh? Thanks to this invention, we'll even be able to voyage across the ocean. See? It's designed to stay level, so your heading will be true even when the ship is rolling with the waves. Pretty neat, right?
If you say so, Luffy.
Come on, it's a must-have for any adventure. Can't you see how useful it is?
You can tell me more about it later.
Did they hurt you?
Not a scratch, and I brought back plenty.
Their blood is on
You're
my
Arthur
hands.
already.
Gosh, Velvet, I think it's time you learned all my secret arts.
He isn't coming home tonight, is he?
How do you know that?
Sarah stopped by and told me.
Arthur's Moloch? Huh, you really can talk to Malakim, can't you?
Yeah, Arthur says I've got exorcist potential.
No kidding.
Ooh, that's gotta
I
hurt.
think you'll be an exorcist.
Your
to
younger
rival even
sibling
him.
has greater
I can
potential
tell
than
you've
you
been
do.
learning all sorts of things from his
That's
book collection.
gotta hurt.
I really want to become an exorcist. I want to go traveling with you and see all the wonders of the world. I'll hunt and chop firewood, and if demons come for us, I'll defend you. I wish I could do that.
You know, if this was any other type of story, this kid would probably be the main character.
You'll get there, Laphicet. It should only take,
Too bad for him.
20 years tops.
It won't take me that long.
Oh yeah? You better prove it to me then. Start with this lovely meatball stew I cooked. Eat every last mouthful, even if you don't feel hungry. And take your medicine, no matter how nasty it tastes. No tricks. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, cooking time. First, I need to light the stove.
Hang on, let's check out these exclamation points first.
Isn't this Arthur's book? Is Luffy really reading stuff this dense? Poor kid's gonna squint his eyes right out.
Do you mean dense as in thick, or dense as in dumb? We kind of need you to clarify here for us.
The day before Scarlet Night, Sis went prickle boar hunting on her own. She's almost as good a fighter as Arthur, so I know those prickle boars don't stand a chance. But I worry that she's too athletic to land a husband. Maybe she should try to be more ladylike.
Little scamp. He just knew I'd be reading this, didn't he?
Oh, that little trickster. Happy time.
It's so easy to light Arthur's firewood. I wonder what his trick is.
Velvet? Could you not put any spinach in the stew?
Well, how you gonna be like
You'll never
Popeye?
grow up if you're picky with your food, you know.
If you wanna be like Popeye, you
I
gotta
know,
eat your spinach.
But just for today?
It's a basic rule.
Fine, fine. I'll leave out the spinach just this once. And I'll make it that curry flavor you like.
Really? Thanks, Velvet.
There's some of Arthur's special curry spice upstairs, isn't there?
Wait. Her name's Velvet, and she's wearing red. They did that on purpose.
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious. Oh yeah, I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior.
I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend.
Yeah, we've known each other since forever. Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it. Luffy, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right?
Girl?
Yeah, who's to say he's not into
You're a
guys?
stubborn little
Huh?
brat,
Why do you have
so
to
you
assume,
need an older
huh?
girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good cook. A pro in the kitchen is a success at life.
Knock it off, Velvet! You should
Velvet,
be more worried
you
about
can't
your
decide
own love
what
life.
kind of women he's into.
I've got enough on
That's
my
for him
mind.
to decide
For
when he
one
hits
thing,
puberty.
I've got to cook for you and Arthur since Celica is gone. Besides, getting crushes on strange men, I just don't see what's so... Luffy, what's wrong? Are you all right? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all. And it made me choke a bit.
As long as you're okay. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, but what more can I do? I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm serious about it.
I know, but I'm
Your
trying
little
to look
brother
after
looks like a
you,
girl.
too.
Just
I want you to
saying.
be happy.
He should probably get that
That's all.
haircut.
And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you too.
Well, we're family, right?
Yeah, that's what families do.
Thanks, Luffy. For you, I'd kill every last prickle boar in the forest if it came down to it.
Replace pickleball with humans.
What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready. Good boy. You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise. Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
Yeah, just like that night that changed our lives.
Velvet, may I sleep next to you tonight?
Aw, he wants Big Sister to protect him.
Of course. Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for... Luffy? You little... Where have you gone? You better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
Who wants to bet that he went to the village alone?
Hey, has Laphicet been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laffy, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me.
Oh, isn't Laphicet such a good
but
kid?
Not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do a sweep of the village, just in case. I'll check the forest.
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
I know. He might have gone to the cape to pick flowers. Have you seen Laphicet?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It's dangerous, I tell
He's
ya.
always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods, too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
You're exaggerating. Well, maybe not.
It's a shame. If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very
As we can see
responsible boy.
here,
I don't think you
Velvet
need
is
to
a
worry.
bit too
I can
attached
handle
to
it.
her brother,
I would
which is
worry.
understandable. She's lost many family members, including her mom, dad, and older sister, along with either a niece or nephew. But still, this will prove to be one of her fatal flaws.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me. Just a few
Oh,
minutes
of
ago.
course he,
You saw Laphicet?
Laphicet told
Where'd
him.
he go?
Actually,
Nobody
I don't
else
know.
knows anything
Sorry.
in this town.
Aw.
Right, here goes!
Is that all?
Battles can be very quick if you have the right skills equipped to your character.
Fluffy!
There's Laphicet.
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
Oh, you little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
If you want to do
Yeah,
something,
Velvet
just
is
ask.
a tad
No, I'm a clingy big
overprotective.
sister, and
Ju-
I can't
just a
afford
tad.
To buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
Just tell her already.
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought,
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. It's off to the Cape then.
Hooray!
Remember how we went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah, I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right. Because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you
Such
suddenly started
fond
climbing down
memories.
the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still
Oh,
have
ho,
Arthur.
ho.
He'd help
That
you.
that will be
He'll help the world.
answered
He's quite the
shortly.
guy.
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in, and it smelled like Celica.
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laufey.
Well, isn't this kid
Yeah.
just your average
Me too,
Einstein?
sis.
How about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laufey?
Appleboo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Boo!
Oh, he's embarrassed.
Right, here goes!
Let's kill some boys.
Not bad.
Right, here goes!
Not bad.
Right, here goes!
Not bad. Just look at all these. This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies
Good job,
across
kid. You know how the weather works.
Across the sea?
I don't know English, apparently.
Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me.
Yeah, you kind of went out here by yourself to begin with, kid. Just
Hey,
saying.
Luffy, do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
A demon!
Uh-oh.
Luffy said, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
Go! Why is a demon here?
I don't want to go alone!
You have to! Don't let your feelings get in the way, or that thing will kill you too!
And as we see, it's true. Normal humans cannot hurt demons.
It's just like Arthur said. But I have to do this!
Oh! And the judges give it an 8.
Stop! Face me, demon!
Kid, you're about to become a snack. Oh, and the judges give it a 10.
Velvet.
A comb, folks. This was all started because of comb. Because of a comb. Ugh. And look at that, Arthur saved the day, yes, yet again.
How did I get home?
Velvet!
Luffy, you're all right.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it. I'll make a new world. A world where my
A happy
sister
family
can be
moment. She passed out yet again.
The Scarlet Knight? What's going on? Was it all a dream? No, it wasn't!
Oh, looks like, the demons have invaded.
No! What's happening? Luffy! Where are you?
Yeah, let's run from these guys.
What on earth is going on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Luffy.
Oh boy, look at all the dead bodies. You know, these werewolf things are actually kind of short. Like, very short.
Don't give up. Never give up.
Oh, and yeah, if you happen to run into these guys, don't worry. The game will give you a tutorial on how to escape battles, so you have nothing to fear from this. Now let's quickly save.
Luffy! Arthur!
Velvet!
Well, this isn't ominous at all.
Thank goodness. You kept Luffy safe, didn't you, Arthur?
One more sentiment to cast off.
Velvet, run!
Why would you say that, Arthur? Ooh, that looks like it's gonna hurt.
Here, once, was the seal to the underworld broken. And tonight, here shall be born the power to save the world. With Locus's life as a sacrifice.
What? What are you saying?
And Laphicet is just going along with this. Ooh. Ouch! That's gotta hurt. Yeah, Velvet is not taking this too well.
Let him go. This is an offering to the world.
Why would you?
Nothing can save him now.
That doesn't answer the question. Why did you?
See, will not change. Ever a slave to emotion.
Emotions are bad. And look, an anime cutscene. Ooh, pretty. And Laffy said's been eaten. I think something might have happened to her arm. It's a bit more red than usual. Uh-oh, looks like we're surrounded. And look at her go.
A demon that feeds on demons. A Therian.
Yes, now that we are a demon, we can take down demons. A price to pay. And as you can see, our attacks are way more powerful now. And we actually regain health in battle.
Take a look around.
Yep, that's right. All the demons that were in the village were the villagers. Or ain't that just a punch to the stomach?
Demon blight has spread through the village. But
Oh, I do not like where he stabbed him at. Come on, Arthur, there are rules to things. You don't do that to someone.
Artorius Colbrand will end your pain.
Ceres.
Why is it that birds fly? Behold my answer.
I didn't expect your answer to involve a sacrifice.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
Dude, I don't think you're gonna get forgiveness. She's calling him Arturius now because he is no longer family to her. And as we can see here, Velvet is occupied, to say the least. So, to sum this up, your brother dies, you slaughter your entire village, and your brother-in-law betrays you. This is just part 1 of Tales of Berseria. This is Nerdy John, signing out for now, and I hope you all tune in for